Tonight, the Royals are back in town taking on the Minnesota Twins at Kauffman Stadium. Great night for baseball here. Unfortunately, the weather not so hot in New York. That's where KCNWSL is supposed to play Gotham SC in a match that will bring you on KSMO, but the start of that match has already been delayed now until 6:30. On that note, let's check in with Gary for a look at the forecast. Clearly not as good elsewhere as it is here, Gary.
No, there's a storm that's rumbling through New Jersey right now, especially northern New Jersey, and that's what's put a delay on that game. But here, it's beautiful. Bordner Home Improvement City Cam from the State Street building, checking out the city skyline from really an up-close location, and pretty much fair weather clouds up top. 87, St. Joe, Atchison, Maryville. A little bit cooler to the east, Marshall at 81, and even Warrensburg very comfortable now at 82 degrees. The official number is 86, and we're going to start heading down, losing about 3 degrees by the top of the hour. We'll lose 5 more by 9, and then down to about 74 degrees at 11 o'clock. Now that is a comfortable evening, and even more comfortable in the morning at 67 degrees. The wind will not blow a lick through the overnight hours. If it does coast in, it's less than 5 miles per hour, but I'm just basically calling it a calm breeze by morning, and it'll stay pretty light through the day tomorrow. 74 degrees at 9. Abundant sunshine through most of the day. I'm thinking Sunflower Hills with the recent rain should be in beautiful conditions to maybe play 82 at noon, 86 degrees at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Comfortable conditions. July golf can be warm, but tomorrow looks really nice for that. Light-powered Doppler radar is nice and quiet. Even those little showers to the northeast are fading exactly as forecast. And these showers will start to disappear once the heat of the day is lost. Most numerous storms are getting really close to coastal areas in the Gulf. But this is the biggest storm that I'm dealing with. Right now, it's just north of South America in the eastern Caribbean, but that will be soon heading up our way, at least towards the United States, arriving between Haiti and Jamaica, right in that little strait of water. Then it moves into Cuba, kind of hugging that southern coast before it crosses land. And when it does that, it should lose at least its hurricane strength, but it will be a very strong tropical storm as it pushes up the west side of the Florida Peninsula. And again, that's going to be creating some heavy rain situations, also some pretty gusty winds. Tropical storm strength winds are still pretty potent and powerful, especially if it's a strong tropical storm, and it looks like it will be with potentially 50 to 55 mile an hour winds. Checking on the forecast track here closer to home. By late Tuesday night, we may have our next opportunity for rain. It's coming along right about there. That shows about 2 or maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, arriving basically in your backyard, a little bit closer to midday Wednesday through the middle of the afternoon, but it is brief and it doesn't produce much rain. In fact, there will be some areas that are skipped with this rain. I'm only calling it about a 40% chance, and right now it shows that most rain gauges will pick up less than a quarter inch out of that. Security Bank 7-day forecast. Now the mornings will be nice and cool over the weekend, and the evenings will be nice and cool, but each afternoon will have plenty of heat attached to it, so you might want to think about heading out to the area swimming pools. 89 Sunday, 90 on Monday, 91 Tuesday. That rain that comes in Wednesday and the cloud cover, that cools us off a little bit, but only for a day. Back to the upper 80s on Thursday, and 1 week from today, that'll be the warmest day of the next 7 with highs in the low 90s in Carolyn, heat index values at least mid to upper 90s.